So you will tell us how innovative technologies are applied in airports to actually master unexpected events and manage potential impacts, right? So Marco, could you probably briefly describe to our audience here in Paris at Vivatech the main challenges coming from, unexpected events in airports?
Yes, of course. So first of all, you have to know that airport events can become disruptive if they are not anticipated nor mastered. You can have events like critical weather conditions, critical security events, cyber attacks, social events like strikes, or even congestion or road blockages that can seriously impact operations and block an airport. So in the end, what is the main challenge for the airport managers? It's really to anticipate those events and to manage all possible consequences, minimizing the impact on operations.
So Marco, it's a very complex situation, I guess. Therefore, what are the benefits that technology brings to anticipate disruptions and manage potential consequences? Could you probably, Marco, get closer to your speaker? Probably just...
Yeah,
okay. Very good.
Okay. So what we are doing as Thales is providing two main elements. One is the technology bricks. So as Pierre said, we implement big data analytics, artificial intelligence, simulation, and cybersecurity, but we apply it with our mastery of airport operation, so our knowledge of airport operation. As you can see in the slides, in the slide that is in the picture that is mentioned, the airport is a very complex environment with many different stakeholders. And so what we've done, what we are doing is we are developing an MVP, which is a minimum viable product that is focused on managing disruptions for all the airport stakeholders. And this is to provide an end-to-end view for all the airport stakeholders, from the air traffic managers to the airport operations, to the ground handlers, and to the passenger management. In the end, to provide the best passenger experience for our customers.
All right. Probably, Marco, could you probably expand a little bit more on what innovative elements are involved, are provided from this MVP for managing airport processes?
Yeah, of course. So Thales is developing a digital platform to manage as a service the vast amount of data that is coming from the airport stakeholders that we've seen before. On this data, we will apply modeling and prediction technologies in order to provide real-time forecasting of processes and even what-if analysis. So in the end, to give you an example, we could anticipate the impact of delays or adverse weather conditions in order for the airport operator to reallocate resources, human resources, assets, check-in desk, and so on, so that to minimize the impact on operation. Also, the same approach can be applied on cybersecurity attacks, which is to minimize the impact on operation as an element of streamlining the activities in an airport.
All right, and another key aspect, we spoke a lot about it this morning. Many speakers came on stage to speak about data protection, cybersecurity. It's a big topic, I guess. Could you probably elaborate a little bit on that topic to say what you guys are doing in terms of protection of airports?
Yeah, of course, airports are, like many other critical infrastructure, are vulnerable to cyber attacks. So you cannot prevent to have attacks, but what you can do is to detect and anticipate those potential threats through intrusion probes or even analysis of behavior of data flows. Then what we are providing in airports is the link between the risk coming from this potential cyber threat to the operations. So to give you an example, we can try to minimize the impact on passenger flows, queues, and so on, when we detect that specific airport IT systems like the kiosk where we do when we print our boarding card, or the security systems where we pass through, are being attacked by a cyber threat. So this is the link between anticipating cyber threat and minimizing the impact on operations.
All right, you mentioned, just a last question, Marco, you mentioned it a little bit. So how do you increase the physical security of the airport using these new technologies?
Yeah, physical security, of course, is a critical need for the airport, mainly for the safety of the passengers, but also to streamline the operational impact that can come from security alerts. What we can do is, for sure, to improve, for instance, to give an example, video protection system through artificial intelligence and video analytics. This is mainly to reduce false alarms and to react on confirmed threats. To give some examples, we can apply automatic detection of events or even behavior analysis or face recognition techniques, so that in the end we can really react on real events and not on false alarms that could impact on airport operations.
All right, Marco. So we were live from Thales Airport Competence Center in Florence, in Italy. Grazie, Marco. Ciao.